over a year ago, I was contacted by the owners of the painting, the Tyrwhitt-Drake family, about acquiring it for the Royal Museums Greenwich. And then in May we did a public fundraising campaign that was fantastically popular. There were 8,000 individual donations, and Elizabeth I came into the collections in September of last year. Well, there are a number of reasons why the portrait is tremendously important to us at Greenwich. Firstly, Elizabeth is a Greenwich Queen. She was born in 1533 at Greenwich Palace, which had been redeveloped by her grandfather, Henry VII. And Henry VIII, her father, Greenwich was his favourite palace. So the painting is important in terms of the commemoration of that particular period, but it's also important in the way that Britain has thought itself subsequently, both with the British Navy, with the British Empire, and also this iconic nature of Elizabeth herself, because she is by some distance one of the most memorable and recognisable of British monarchs. And now she will be going off display in order to go into the conservation department for a well-earned rest, where she will be looked after by our senior conservator, Elizabeth Hamilton Eddy, over a period of 6 to 9 months. I really love how Elizabeth herself is at the centre of the composition and represents a very powerful idea of female monarchy. There have been many queens who had reigned as regents and consorts and even deposed their own husbands, in fact, in English history, but she was only the second female monarch to reign in her own right. So I think that reassertion of her role as a female monarch as opposed to just a monarch, I think, is a very, very powerful and very appealing part of the overall impact of the painting.